it's like, you know, every kind of jurisdiction has a couple of, you know, takes cases out of that. She does a lot.
Is he one of the council attorneys? Oh, okay.
Made my day because I'm able to actually go to the sheriff's office.
Did you see the emails?
When I asked him, he said yes. So when I asked LHD, and I'm talking about what your initials we aren't necessarily.
It's just that we get so many tasks.
Yeah,
three people, so it's just like I didn't see it. Like,
yeah, that one wasn't just.
Okay.
I appreciate you on that next time.
Yeah, you can still pass me though, but like it's just like I send a text and I see it immediately. You know.
No, I'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I went through that. Pretty much now, situation. No, I went through that.
Hey.
Good morning. I'm Judge Tammy Long Hayward. This is the State Court of Clayton County. This is courtroom 304. This is the criminal arraignment calendar for June 11th, 2026. I'm going to call the calendar. For those of you who have attorneys, I need to know that you are here, but your attorney will speak on your behalf, and they'll make announcements. But I'm going to give you an overview of what this calendar is about. So the arraignment calendar is probably the first time your case has been before the trial court judge. The trial court judge, this is where your case will be decided either through a plea, a trial, or an administrative function. So everyone in here is entitled to have an attorney to represent you. If you have not hired an attorney to represent you and you need representation, then we can talk about that when I call your name. If you have not previously been appointed an attorney, we can talk about that when I call your name. If I give you time to hire an attorney, please do so very quickly. Please do not come back to court after you've had the continuance having not hired an attorney. You know your finances. You know if you need to have an attorney appointed to you because you cannot afford one, or if you can actually afford an attorney. So don't announce that you're going to go hire an attorney and then come back for 30 days later without one. Okay? If you need to have one appointed, I can do that. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, you have three types of pleas that you will hear. You will hear not guilty, guilty, or nolo. So those are all pleas that you can enter on this calendar. A not guilty plea means that you will have a trial at a later date. It will either be a trial by jury or a trial by judge only. At that trial, the state has the burden of proving the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You do not have to give any evidence or testimony. You do not have to present anything on your behalf. The state has the burden of proving the case against you, and you have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, which means nobody can force you to testify or present evidence in a case against you. Okay. If you come before the court and you wish to do so without an attorney, I do need to caution you that the court cannot treat you any differently than I would treat someone who is knowledgeable of the rules of evidence and procedure, such as an attorney. I cannot make any favorable rulings on your behalf because you do not know the rules. And practicing without an attorney at trial would mean that you might have difficulty getting evidence into the record of the court. You may have difficulty understanding objections or making objections and making legal arguments or objecting to legal arguments. So those are all cautions that you have. If you come to trial and you were convicted, the maximum penalty could be up to 12 months in jail, a $5,000 fine, or both per offense. If you were convicted, but you believe the conviction was a mistake, you could appeal your conviction within 30 days of the verdict of the court to an appellate court. And the appellate court might make a different decision. There is no guarantee. But those are the rights that come with having a trial. If you wish to enter a plea today of guilty, it means you believe you're guilty of the underlying offense. Even if you don't agree with all of the factual basis as recited by the state's attorney, you do believe you're guilty of the offense and you wish to go forward with a plea. If you enter a plea of nolo, nolo means that you understand the state has evidence that they could use against you, and that evidence might result in a conviction against you. You wish to go forward. You are not saying that you are guilty, but you are not contesting, nolo contendery. You are not contesting the evidence that is presented. So if you wish to enter a nolo plea has some benefits for you, particularly if it's a traffic offense, because it may help you avoid points on your license or a suspension of your license. However, you can only use a nolo plea for the same or similar offense once every 5 years. So if you are charged with speeding, for example, and you've already used a nolo plea in the last 5 years for speeding, you cannot do that again and get the benefits of a no points or no suspension. So please be mindful of that. If you enter a plea of guilty or nolo, your attorney or you will have the opportunity to speak with the state, and they will propose a sentence in this case, and you all can negotiate before you present that proposed sentence to the court. If you have a CDL, a commercial driver's license, please be mindful that it is hard to undo what we do. So please do not enter a plea and not know how that's going to affect your ability to earn a living as a CDL driver. We cannot tell you, we don't know. But if you want to do the research, go ahead and enter a plea of not guilty. Give yourself time to prepare when you come back for trial. If you want to do a plea at that point, that's fine with me. But you will at least know if a trial or a plea would affect your ability to continue to earn a living. Also, for those of you who are under 21 drivers, 4 points to suspend your license, and that will be a 6-month hard suspension, meaning no temporary permit for school or work. So please be mindful of that. You generally, I think the rule accounts for you to maybe use one nolo plea during the course of having your license prior to being 21. After that,
It's right here. I'm still in court.
you could get enough points to suspend your license. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you're muted. I'm hearing a gentleman who is only described as iPhone. 2 things, please mute your device. And the next thing is, I don't know how to deal with you if I only have you as iPhone or Sunny, or, I do need to have you do more than that. I need you to put your first and last name on the screen. I need you to rename yourself is the function that we're looking for. So if you don't know how to do that, go ahead and educate yourself on Google University. But I don't need Laura's iPad. I need Laura's first and last name. I need Diamond's first and last name, so that I can make sure that I can put you where you need to be. So please go to the rename function on Zoom. All right, I'm going to call the calendar. First name is Efrain Bautista. Mr. Lynch?
Judge, there's no one in the courtroom by that name. We did reach out, and our contact information was not successful. I'm not sure if they're online.
Efrain Bautista. Last call for Efrain Bautista. Bumpy's iPhone, Laura's iPad, please rename yourself. First and last name. Ladies and gentlemen, iPhone, please rename yourself. When we do business with first and last names, please. And thank you. Okay, bench, all right. Please make sure you're muted also. Bench warrant bond forfeiture for Bautista. Next is Tian Janae Degunet.
Judge, I believe that person should be logged on to the Zoom call. My records indicate they confirmed they would be attending.
I'm
Tian,
here. I'm here.
okay, I
Judge,
see her.
no,
I'm here.
All right,
Judge, we're going to request a conference.
okay. All right, you can mute your device until we're ready to talk to you, okay? Once I call your name and I verify that you're here, your attorney, or you can give me an announcement and then we'll move forward after that. Ms. Degunet has three cases. All right, and looks like Mr. Holton Dennis is appointed to all of them, so.
So Judge, yes, we may need an appointment order for one, if I'm correct, that attorney was the public defender's office.
Yeah, just send me the appointment order. Okay, German Guzman. Or German Guzman, oh, this is Marco Corrales' case?
You filed a waiver.
Oh, he filed a waiver. All right, next is Laura Monique Hansen.
Judge,
Laura?
that's Mr. Holton Dennis. I believe that she is on the Zoom call. We would like a brief conference. I'm not sure this may be a cross fifth situation, but in either case, we ask for a conference at this point.
All right, Richard Odell Martin III. Mr. Florio?
Oh,
Judge, I filed a waiver in that this morning,
Okay,
and I was hoping to speak with Ms. Adams with a brief pretrial if she had a moment this morning as well.
okay, Ms. Adams, did you want to have Mr. Florio sign on and y'all do a breakout room, or did you want to walk down to the court or have him come to you?
Probably do a breakout room. Yeah, I think that'll be the easiest. We could probably do a breakout room.
Okay, so Mr. Florio, if you want to sign on your phone, you can use one of the conference rooms, or you're excused. If you filed a waiver, you can just break out from wherever.
Great, thank you so much, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I said thank you so much, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, no problem, sir, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Desmond McGlown has 2 cases, and I do not see an attorney appointed. Desmond McGlown.
I request a bench warrant by forfeiture.
Last call for Desmond McGlown. Mr. McGlown has 2 cases, bench warrant bond forfeiture in both cases. Next is Shantavius Quintez Miller.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, Judge.
All right, Mr. Miller, you don't know how to change your name on the screen, I take it.
No, ma'am. I don't know how, Judge.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure how to change my name on the screen, Judge.
All right, Mr. Miller, you're before the court for theft by taking. Do you have an attorney, or did you wish to have the court appoint an attorney to you?
Yes, ma'am. I wish to have one appointed to me.
All right, so we'll appoint the law firm of Lister Holton Dennis. They'll give us information about whether they can accept the appointment, and if so, then they're gonna speak with you directly during a breakout room, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you mute your device, we'll set up the breakout rooms as quickly as we can.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Diamond Malik Parker. Diamond Malik Parker.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge,
All right.
we would request a breakout room with Ms. Parker to go over the accusation and offer from the state.
All right, so Ms. Parker, they're going to have a breakout room with you. When we set up the breakout rooms, you'll see an invitation pop up on your screen. I'll call your name and let you know that I'm going to put you in a breakout room. But until that time, go ahead and mute your device and just be listening for your name, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Hi,
Control, because I'm still at court. You're good.
Mr. Miller, you're going to have to
Yes,
mute,
ma'am.
okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, keep your device muted until we call you. All right, Kyla Jamanda Plaskett. Miss Gatson.
Good morning, Judge.
Good
I need to
morning.
speak to the prosecutor. That may be a CrossFit, not sure. Her co-defendant is Miss Hanson.
Okay, I did hear possible cross fifth on that one from Mr. Lynch.
Yes, Judge.
All right. No problem. So as soon as I can get you into a breakout room with Ms. Adams, I'll do that. All right, next is Jasmine Cherie Ruth. Jasmine Cherie Ruth. Jasmine Cherie Ruth.
They request a bench warrant bond forfeiture.
Last call for Jasmine Cherie Ruth. Bench warrant bond forfeiture will be granted. Next is Ariel Marquis Thrash. Mr. Johnson filed a waiver in Thrash. Ms. Thrash has 2 cases, waiver on both. Zanaya LaDiamond Welch.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Ms. Welch. Is Camille Reddick present? Attorney Reddick? All right, Ms. Welch, have you spoken with your attorney?
No, I don't have one.
Judge, I'm not sure, sorry to interrupt, but am I mistaken? Is that potentially one of the names that gets listed as public defender's office? I don't know if Ms. Welch can confirm whether she hired an attorney on this case.
I've never seen Camille Reddick as one of the names.
Okay, maybe I'm probably.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Does anybody know a Camille Reddick? So, ma'am, did you hire an attorney? Do you know this
I don't
attorney?
have one. I don't have one.
Okay, so you don't know Camille Reddick?
No.
Okay, so that might have been a mistake. Did you wish to have an attorney appointed to you?
No.
Well, a
public defender, yeah.
Okay, that's when I say an appointed attorney, that's what I mean. We have indigent defense counsel, so we have a law firm, and that's who would work with you, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll, Mr. Lynch, we'll go ahead and appoint Welch. And Mark White, Mark E. White, Lister Holton Dennis.
Judge, I believe I see Mr. White on the Zoom call, or I thought I did.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
White, Judge, I would like a conference with Mr. White, and we'll go from there.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do conferences. I'm going to set up the breakout rooms.
How to change it.
Mr. Bumpy, I don't know who you are, so it's hard for me to change your name on the screen.
Yeah, I tried to change it in my settings on my iPhone. I was here on the case of Ariel Thrash. I was the other car in the accident.
Okay, Miss Hemphill, if you could speak with that gentleman and give
Courtney
his
Thomas. Courtney Thomas, I'm sorry.
Courtney Thomas. Okay, hold on.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give him a call.
Thank you.
Do I need to hang up now or just stay on?
No, hold on. She's going to talk to you. Just mute your device, okay?
Okay. Ain't hear nothing.
Judge, you're muted if you aren't aware.
I'm going to mute you, Mr. Thomas. Hold on.
Okay.
Ms. Adams, did you wish to speak with Mr. Florio? And then I can set up Mr. Breakout rooms for Mr. Lynch and Mr. Bug.
He's already on. Oh, yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Mr. Lynch, who do you need in a breakout room?
Judge, if I could be placed in a breakout room with Miss Dejanette, I believe. And then I think Mr. Bug probably wants to be in a breakout room with Hanson.
I'll put you and Miss Degonette in breakout room number 3. Mr. Lynch, I'll put Mr. Bug and Miss Hanson in breakout room number 5.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. And Mr. Florio and Miss Adams are in breakout room number 1.
She said she would put you in breakout room 5.
Good morning, Your Honor.
One second. Trying to find Mr. Bug. I see you. Just got to find you on the breakout room list.
Okay, because on my screen it says I was put to breakout room 1, but I heard you say breakout.
Oh,
room.
no, that should be Mr. Florio. I'm sorry. That Miss Adams. Who did I not put? Oh, yeah. I'll change that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Breakout room number 1. Then I'll move you, Mr. Bug, to breakout room number 5.
Thank you, Your Honor. And can you add Miss Michaela Brown, the intern, to the breakout 5 as well?
Okay, Miss Brown.
Thank you.
Breakout room number 5. There we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, while the attorneys are in breakout rooms, just please keep your device muted. Just listen for your name. And when it's time for me to put you in a breakout room, you will see an invitation pop up on your screen. When the invitation pops up on your screen, just go into the breakout room. To come back out of the breakout room, just activate your screen and you will see exit to the main room. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Gatson. As soon as Mr. Florio is done, then I'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Adams. I'm sorry, did you hear me, Ms. Gatson?
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I've been putting you to work here.
You know, I always been I was always just
Oh, okay. Help. Okay. Are you more active there? Okay. That sounds like when you was in Fish, I was like, they never really let you do anything. That sounds like
it's just kind of like every trial partner is
different. Yeah. So who's in George? Who's LHD in George?
You tech.
Okay. Okay.
Ms. Adams, did you finish speaking with Mr. Florio?
Yes, Yana, we finished talking. We were talking about something else, so we don't have any updates on his case for
Okay. All right. All right. So, Ms. Gatson, I'm going to put you in breakout room number 1 with Ms. Adams.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I have an announcement when the court will allow.
We didn't hear you. Speaking of red mic, I'm sorry, we didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. I have an announcement when the court will allow.
Okay, stand by.
Thank you.
No, that's not. You keep the things, right? Yes. Okay, yeah, just like these.
Y'all can represent Ruth. She has a different shoplifting. Oh, that's right. That's right. Y'all not close.
Yes. All right, Ms. Val, are you able to put us in breakout rooms? Or is there someone else who's able to put us in breakout rooms?
Yeah, it's Judge, it's the only person that's breakout room. Stand by, she'll be on in a second.
Okay, thank you.
Any announcements? Hello? Any announcements?
Are you Nelson? No. Are you speaking to me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, what's your name, sir?
I am Ephraim Daniel Contreras, ma'am.
Ephraim, are you Ephraim Batista?
No, Ephraim Daniel Contreras.
Oh, let's see. If you are on this calendar.
Is he the first one on? The got a bench one? Is that number one? We have an Ephraim.
Yeah, he's
that's
not
me.
Bautista. He said he's Contreras. And I thought I saw Contreras, but I don't see it on the, I don't see one on the 11 o'clock calendar. Sarah.
Judge, I think I see one on the 1 o'clock calendar.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Ephraim Contreras, case number 2023CR04208.
Sir, your
Yes,
case
ma'am.
is not until 1 p.m.
On the paper right here that I have, it says it's at 11 a.m. So, do I call back
Okay.
at 1?
Let me check and make sure I don't have you on here for something else too.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I do have you on 11. Ephraim Contreras. Yeah, you have an 11 o'clock case. So just hold on for a second. And we're going to go ahead and start the 11 o'clock in a few minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to mute your device. I'm going to change your name and I'm going to go through it with everybody. If you're coming on for the 11 o'clock calendar, your first and last name. So you go down, where your picture is, you either go to more and click on that button, or you go to where your picture is and you hit the box with the 3 white dots. It's a blue box with 3 white dots. Pull down menu, you're looking for rename. Go to the rename and then type in your name, first and last. If your name has changed since these charges, please make sure you put the name that the charges are under, okay? And then hit enter, and then that should change your name on the screen. Mr. Contreras, if you will, until I call the calendar, if you'll just mute your device until we come back to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. You're in the right place. And we'll try, and if he's on the 1 o'clock, let's see if we can move that one up to the 11 o'clock too, so he doesn't have to come back.
Your Honor, may I make an announcement?
Yes, Mr. Bug.
Okay, for Ms. Hanson, Your Honor, we believe we're ready to move forward. I would ask to maybe be put in a breakout room with Attorney Gatskin.
Okay.
Unless she doesn't have any objections. Or the
Ms.
state.
Gatson, breakout room. All right.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay, I'll put you and Mr. Bug in breakout room number. Let's see what's open. I'll put you in breakout room number 5, Ms. Gatson.
Thank you. And then after that.
Thank you, Judge.
After that conference, Your Honor, could I have Miller placed in 5?
Okay, no problem. Just let me know when y'all have an announcement.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, with some, okay.
Your Honor, I believe we're prepared to move forward with the cross fifth.
All right, is the state ready?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is ready.
All right, next. Who's recording? Is that you, Miss Miss Martin?
Yes, Judge, that was me.
Okay. Make sure I'm recording.
You are, Judge. Just make sure everyone speak clearly in the red mic, because we
Oh,
have a hard
yes,
time.
yeah, remember to speak into the red mic. So good. All right, thanks, Ms. Val. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the possible cross fifth for Hanson and Plaskett. So Plaskett is represented by Miss Gatson. Hanson is represented by Mr. Bug. Mr. Bug, Ms. Hanson, I'm sorry, I'm looking for you. Ms. Hanson, please turn your camera on and your microphone.
Hi.
Okay, there you are. Hold on, because you're moving around a lot. I just need to see you. There you go. That's perfect because you're in frame. All right, and Miss Plaskett.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there we are. All right, so this is for case 2024 CR 00313 for Laura Monique Hanson, battery family violence count 1, battery count 2, simple battery family violence count 3, simple battery count 4, simple assault count 5. You're represented by the law firm of Lister, Holt and Dennis, and you are before the court. And Mr. Wesley Bug is representing you. Mr. Bug, have you gone over Ms. Hanson's rights with her?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
All right, and her right to not give evidence or testimony under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and Miss Gatson, you are representing Miss Plaskett. This is case 2024 CR 00313, Kayla Jamanda Plaskett, who's charged with count 6, battery family violence, count 7, battery, simple battery family violence on count 8, and simple battery on count 9. Ms. Gatson, have you gone over your client's rights with her?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Bug, can you go over on the record your client's Fifth Amendment right with her?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Hanson, have you and I discussed your Fifth Amendment right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you or coerced you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right in this case?
Not at all.
Are you invoking your Fifth Amendment right knowingly and willingly?
Yes, I am.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Gatson, could you go over with Ms. Plaskett her Fifth Amendment right?
Yes, Ms. Plaskett, did we discuss your Fifth Amendment right not to testify in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you wishing to invoke that right today?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, Ms. Adams, is there anything from the state on this case?
Nothing except the state is going to move to null pros this case, Your Honor. Both of the defendants, since they invoked their privilege against self-incrimination. We have no independent witnesses, and accordingly, we're going to nullify the cases.
All right, so in this case, 2024 CR 00313 against both defendants. As to all counts, the case will be null prost. And ladies, I'm not sure what is behind this case. I'm not asking for the wherewithals and the whatsy wootsies, but just understand that if you have a relationship with somebody, whatever type of relationship it is, romantic, friendship, whatever, if it's not working out, then you always have the right to walk away, number one. And if you want it to work out and it's not working out, go to counseling. It's as simple as that. So the last thing to adult women who look like they have good common sense need is to be arrested and have these kinds of charges before the court. Okay.
Absolutely.
So please be mindful of that. Ms. Plaskett, Ms.
Yes,
Hanson.
Judge.
Ma'am.
All right. And you're free to go at this time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Did we have any other announcements?
Judge, I do have one announcement.
All right, Mr. Lynch.
Judge, with regards to Miss Dejanette, we're announcing we're going to enter a not guilty plea for the first two cases on the calendar.
Okay.
And I believe the state has an announcement for the traffic related cases.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor. The state is going to move to null pros that traffic case, the 2023 CR 06423.
Okay. Let's see. All right. And not guilty on the two cases 2023 CR 04111 and 2023 CR 06415. All right. So I just remind you, Ms. Degunate, that you have bond conditions that require you to not have contact with individuals listed in the bond conditions. If you were to have contact with those individuals, your case, you could have your bond revoked, you could be arrested and remain in jail until such time as both of those cases are resolved. If you do not know who is what you're prohibited from doing on your bond conditions, please check with the clerk's office, the state court clerk's office for Clayton County, Georgia, and get a copy of your bond conditions so that you do not violate them, okay? And keep in touch with your attorneys.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
All right, thank you so much.
Your Honor, may I be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Miller?
Yes. So, Mr. Miller, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bug. You'll see the invitation to the breakout room pop up in a second, okay? All right, so.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, was somebody else speaking? All right, Mr. Miller is in breakout room number 5 with Mr. Bug and Ms. Brown. Did anybody else need an opportunity to speak with someone?
Judge, could I request to be placed in a breakout room with Diamond Parker?
All right, Ms. Parker, you'll see a breakout room request in a moment. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 2 with Mr. Lynch. And for those of you who are coming in for the 11 o'clock calendar, we're just finishing some stuff up on the 10 o'clock calendar. Please don't freak out. You're here. Just make sure your first and last name are visible on the screen. If you don't know how to do that, you go to the rename function. Mr. Miller, did you not get your invitation? I think he's frozen, so he may be trying to get in. Let me make sure I put him in the right place. I did. Hopefully he'll get it. Miss Parker is also trying to join. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, just please make sure that you look on your screen. If the invitation is there, go ahead and click on that.
He's on the line.
I guess Owen is asking for the Rex on Miller and Welch, but I already gave
Oh,
him.
just tell me, he doesn't know that happened here.
Okay,
Miller and
Welch, yeah.
Ms. Dagonet, you're excused. You don't have to stay. Your attorney has made an announcement on your behalf.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, I do have an announcement.
Go ahead.
Judge, Miss Diamond Parker does wish to enter a not guilty plea at this time.
All right, Ms. Parker, please make sure that you have, is she back? Okay, please make sure that you have a copy of your bond conditions. If you do not know what they are, you don't have a copy, please make sure you get a copy from the clerk's office, state court clerk's office in the Clayton County Justice Center at 9151 Terra Boulevard. You can also go online and they have a method for you to get paperwork through the online system. Please make sure that you do not violate your bond conditions by having contact with the person or persons you're prohibited from contacting. If they contact you, please keep a record of it and share that with your attorney. But you do not want to risk having your bond revoked, spending the remainder of your time in jail, and also being possibly charged with additional misdemeanors or felonies, okay? All right, take care, ma'am. You're free to go at this time. Keep in touch with your attorney. Do we have other announcements or need other breakout rooms?
Yes, Your Honor. I would think that unless Mr. Bug has spoken, I would like to be placed in a breakout room with Mr. White.
Okay, Mr. Bug is speaking to Mr. Miller. So I'll go ahead and put you and Mr. Mark White in a breakout room.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. White, I'm going to put you in breakout room number 2 with Mr. Lynch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who, especially if you're coming on for the 11 o'clock calendar, don't freak out. We are finishing some things up for the 10 o'clock calendar. In a few moments, I'll make an announcement, and then we'll go ahead and get your cases moving. Mr. Lynch, I think what I have left are, you needed a conference for, sorry.
Maybe Welch.
Yeah, I think that Welch is, who we have left.
I believe that's what I have.
Is the only person we have left.
So I'll just talk to Mr. White, and then whoever gets done with, it'll be either me or Mr. Bug. We'll finish up with Ms. Welch.
I got you. Thank you. All right, we'll be back.
We have 11 o'clock and a 1 o'clock. Yeah, they let them. Several ways that could need an interpreter. Garcia, Venegas. I don't know if they spoke to any of them yet. Let me see, Garcia. We haven't had no contact with them, so I'm not sure if they're gonna appear. Which one? Garcia, okay. How about Martin Sumaya Tena? Yes, we had contact with them. Okay. Very good. Do you need an interpreter for that one? I believe so, yeah. I'm in contact with them. Oh, okay, I couldn't even remember.
Sometimes they have some records from the same person. That's the number they're gonna give you.
Okay.
But Martin, right now, we're talking about Florida, we're talking Richard Martin.
No, I'm only heard of him. But you said, the first one, Garcia, Venegas. We haven't had contact with them, so I'm not sure if they're gonna appear. And I think it's the female, Emily. So you haven't had contact. Okay. He said that you would talk to him if you got done first, you would talk to him. No, he's talking to her. She has more information. He's talking to White, the DUI person. Oh, I guess, well, he said whichever one of y'all finish first, so y'all will talk to the rest.
Yeah, cause he took the paperwork.
This is for 304. Okay. And I also had a Bautista Efrain, that was at 10. He didn't show. No show. Okay.
Okay, so he's correct. Miller is not guilty? Okay, so you need. When you're done, get ready to set the schedule.
So do you want them to come back for that case? I'm sorry.
For Garcia?
Yes. No, for Garcia, no, for the Martin Sunaya.
It'll be safe to just stick around, Miss.
Okay, it's just, I have other things that other people to interpret for, so if I can go take care of that and then come back.
Okay, if you'll give me 1 second, I can try to see if they need.
Your Honor, I have an announcement when the court will allow.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mr. Bond?
I have an announcement when the court will allow.
I'm ready.
Okay, for Miller, we're going to announce not guilty. And we have exchanged contact information.
All right, Mr. Miller, please make sure that you keep in touch with your attorneys, and that if they ask you for any information, that you provide that as quickly as possible, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care, sir. Be safe.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You're free to go.
All right.
All right.
Your Honor,
So Mr. Lynch is speaking with Mr. White, and you want to be put in a breakout room with Miss Welch?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So Miss Welch, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bug. Hold on a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You see the invitation pop up. All righty. All right. So we'll do that. We'll be back.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm gonna work from my office for the 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock.
I was gonna ask if you could give the rest, cause I know we probably need some. But
I will, send it in the chat. I'll look through the case file, so y'all put them in the chat.
Or email.
Or email, is that your preference?
Yeah, email. So I can
You want to send it to you?
Yeah, just send it to me. And
What is it?
Jada H. with the hope. I think I have yours actually.
Okay, and I think yours might populate.
Yeah, I got you.
Along with our report. Yeah.
All right, got you.
Mhm.
Your Honor, I do have an announcement.
Go ahead, Mr. Lynch.
Mr. Mark White does wish to enter a plea of not guilty today.
Mr. White, please keep in touch with your attorneys. If anything changes about your contact information, please let them know. Please understand what you're here for. Please don't repeat any behavior that could have you in the similar or same situation. You're free to go at this time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
You too. All right, and Mr. Bug is speaking with Ms. Welch, so I'll go ahead and make the 11 o'clock announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, you're before the court for an arraignment calendar. This is probably the first time that your case has been before the trial judge, where it can be resolved through a plea, a trial, or an administrative function. Everyone is entitled to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford an attorney, and be honest with yourself, because a lot of people will say, I'm going to go hire an attorney. And then when the 30 days are up, they come back and they don't have an attorney because they could not afford one. So please be honest with yourself. If you need an attorney to be appointed to you, the court can appoint one to you today. And then we can determine what's going to happen with your case. Otherwise, if you wish to hire an attorney, then you may do that. But if you wish to represent yourself, you may do that also. But I do have some cautionary language for you. For each of you, ladies and gentlemen, I will expect to hear a plea either of not guilty, guilty, or nolo contendory, no contest. So if you're entering a plea of not guilty, that means you wish to have a trial by jury or judge at a later date. So you'll have plenty of time to prepare for trial. The state has the burden of proving the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You do not have to give any evidence or testimony. You have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. So if someone is prosecuting you, you do not have to participate by giving evidence or testimony at all. If you choose to, you may do so, but you are not required to. The state has the burden. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to go forward at trial without an attorney, I do caution you that it would be difficult for you to make legal arguments, object to any legal arguments that are made, get evidence into the record of the court, or to understand objections and make objections or counter objections. The reason is that this court cannot treat you any differently than they would a trained attorney. And so you will receive the same warning, you will receive the same information as the attorney on the other side, and the court cannot make any exceptions for you if you did not go to law school or you do not know those rules of evidence and procedure. So please be mindful of that if you choose to go forward without an attorney. If you go to trial and you are convicted, the maximum penalty could be up to 12 months in jail, a $5,000 fine, or both per offense. But if you believe that your conviction was a mistake, then you have the right to appeal your conviction within 30 days of the court's verdict to an appellate court. That court might make a different decision. So those are all the rights that come with having a trial of your case. If you wish to enter a plea of guilty or nolo, even if you don't agree with all of the facts as stated by the state's attorney regarding the arrest, you can enter your plea today. A plea of guilty means that you do believe you're guilty of the underlying offense and you wish to go forward. You will have the opportunity, or you and your attorney will have the opportunity to speak with the state to suggest a sentence to the court for your plea. If you're entering a plea of nolo contendory means no contest. It means that you understand that there's evidence that the state has that they could present to the court, and it could result during a trial in a conviction against you. You do not wish to contest that evidence, but you do not wish to enter a guilty plea either. It says that I'm not contesting it, but I want to resolve the case. So a nolo plea has benefits, particularly in traffic offenses. If you have not used a nolo plea for the same or similar offense within the last 5 years, it could help you avoid points on your license or a suspension of your license. So for example, if you are charged with speeding and you have not used a NOLO plea for speeding within the last 5 years, then you are eligible to use a NOLO plea, and that could help you avoid points on your license. I do have some cautions for those of you who have a CDL. We cannot tell you what might happen to your license if you enter a plea of guilty or NOLO, or if you go to trial and are convicted. Please make sure you do that research if you wish to enter a plea of not guilty and prepare for trial. And once you come to trial, you can enter a plea at that time if you wish to. The court doesn't mind either one, trial or plea, but you will at least know what will happen to your ability to earn a living through your CDL. Also, if you are under 21 driver, so if you're a driver who is under 21 years of age, it only takes 4 points to suspend your license. And if you are, you may have only one NOLO during that period of time before you turn 21. So please be mindful of that. If your license gets suspended, it will be for 6 months, and there will not be a temporary permit for school or work. Okay. All right. So these are the announcements. I'm going to go ahead and call the calendar. I do need to know that you are here. So first is I need your first and last name on the screen. Looks like everybody's done that. Second thing is, please let me know that you're here. If I'm calling your name multiple times, I may not see you, but please let me know that you're here. Your attorney may speak on your behalf if they, but I do need to know that you're here, okay? First case on the calendar is Emily Garcia Benegas. All right, that's Mr. Holton Dennis case, or Garcia Benegas.
Judge, I may be missing something, but are you on the right calendar or the right page? I think you missed the first page.
Maybe I'm on the wrong. Sorry, I needed to go down one more. It came up on Garcia. Sorry, Marquise Backus is the first case on the calendar. Marquise Backus. Okay,
I'm here.
So Mr. Backus, where are you?
Home.
Oh, there you are. All right, so Mr. Backus, okay, everybody take this opportunity to put your first and last name on the screen. Let's see if we can. All right, so sir, you are charged with battery and simple battery. I do not see an attorney for you. Did you wish to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to appoint the law firm of Lister Holton Dennis.
I apologize, Judge. This is his mom. Marquise is shouldn't be representing himself. My son is artistic, and that's what I was trying to tell the officer that.
Ma'am, he asked for an attorney. I'm going to appoint one to him. So he's going to have an attorney appointed to him.
Thank you, Judge. We'll submit appointment orders for both cases, and we'll need to do a breakout room, and we will just request the state, if they haven't already, which they may have sent us some documents on the case.
All right. Yeah, Miss Swindle, he handled that fine. He said he would wish to have an attorney.
Fine. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the court. That's fine.
No, you don't have to leave.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
Okay, I just see he's gonna do railroad. Yeah.
No, Miss
I'm just
Swindle.
so scared. I'm scared.
Miss Swindle, stop. First of all, I have a son who's autistic, so I don't railroad anybody, whether they have a different condition or not. Nobody gets railroaded in my court because I don't believe in that. That's not what I'm here for. The young man says he wants an attorney. These attorneys are extremely capable, so they will assist him with his case. If he's able to move it forward today, he will. If not, then we'll figure out how this case is going to progress. But yeah, man, we don't railroad people. I don't. Okay. And I understand as a mom, you have concerns. If at any point, Mr. Bacchus feels like he wants to have you with him or in the breakout room, that he can request that. That's not a problem. Okay, you can stay, and please stay, feel free to stay in the court. I'm not pushing you out. I'm just saying autistic doesn't always mean he's not able to handle himself. He sounds like he knows to ask for an attorney, and A lot of people who don't have a differently abled condition don't know that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Bacchus, we're gonna put you in a breakout room at the appropriate time with one of the attorneys, either Mr. Lynch or Mr. Bug. You'll see an announcement pop up on your screen,
Yes, ma'am.
and it'll say invitation to the breakout room. And then you can just click on that, just touch your screen, and then you'll be able to go into a breakout room and speak with them privately. Okay.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
feel like you want your mom in that breakout room, you let me know and I'll put her in there too, but you
Okay.
don't have to. How old are you, sir?
21.
Okay. All right. So that's up to you. And so Mr. Lynch or Mr. Bug will speak with you. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute your device, but when you hear your name, just go ahead and unmute for me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. So next case on the calendar is Figley, Charles Ellsworth Figley. Charles Ellsworth Figley.
And the state
Last
will
call.
post a bench warrant bond forfeiture.
All right. Last call for Charles Ellsworth Figley, bench warrant bond forfeiture.
Judge,
Yes,
sorry to interrupt, but I think you skipped over Mr. Dallas.
I did. What is going on with me? And I'm moving too fast.
I don't
All
know.
right. Alexander Dallas III.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Dallas. I'm
How are you
sorry. I
doing?
didn't mean to.
Sorry,
All right. So, Mr. Dallas, I have theft by shoplifting and disorderly conduct. Did you wish to have an attorney represent you, or did you wish to represent yourself, or do you have an attorney that you've hired?
I would wish to have a attorney represent me.
All right. So we'll get Mr. Lynch or Mr. Bug will speak with you about your case. So they'll put you in a breakout room I'll put you in a breakout room at the appropriate time, and they'll discuss how we're going to proceed. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just mute your device for me. Okay.
All right, no problem.
Next is Mr. Figley. Mr. Figley is not answered. Then after that is Emily Garcia Venegas. Garcia Venegas.
Judge, we did make attempts to get in contact with this person. Seems we were unsuccessful.
All right. So bench warrant bond forfeiture. Next is Shakari Nashun Hodo. Shakari Nashun Hodo. Shakari Nashun Hodo. Court notice was returned, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Next is Haley Devanshiana Hopkins.
I'm here, Judge.
All right, Ms. Hopkins, can you update your name and first and last name for me? Go to the rename function. If you touch the screen where you are, it should have a blue box with 3 white dots. Click on that, and then you should have a pull-down menu. Or if you're not able to do it that way, go to More. You see the function More on your screen. Click on that, and it should have Rename.
I don't see any of that. I'm on my phone, so I'm not on a computer.
You should have it on your phone, especially More.
Your Honor, I was just going to say that we're actually going to move to Noah Pross, Ms. Hopkins case.
Okay.
So we're going to prepare that documentation now.
All right, Ms. Hopkins, the state is going to no pros your case. That means they're not going to prosecute it. And at this time, your case will be dismissed and you're free to go, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Hopkins, you're free to go at this time. Your case has been no pros. Just be careful. Don Shay Latrell Lamar. Donche Latrell Lamar.
They requested bench warrant by forfeiture.
All right, last call for Donche Latrell Lamar. Bench warrant bond forfeiture. Okay, next is Sanaya Dene Martin. Sanaya Martin, I see her on the screen. Mr. Lynch or Mr. Bug?
Yes, Judge. I believe we're going to do a conference. We have made contact, but we just want to make sure she has the recommendation from the state, and we'll make an announcement shortly.
All right, so Ms. Martin, you have 1, 2, 3 cases. They're going to speak with the state about your cases and do a conference, and then they may need to speak with you. So just please mute your device and stay on until your cases are resolved or until we make another announcement. Horace James Morris.
Judge, he is present in the courtroom. I've spoken to him, but I would just ask for a brief conference to.
All right, conference on Morris. Jigar Satgari.
Judge, from what I'm looking at, it looks like Jason Monroe may have filed a waiver.
Yeah, it looked like there was a waiver filed on May 19th.
All right, next is Quaniqua Quinette Winston.
I'm here.
All right, Miss Winston, you're represented by the law firm of Lister Houghton Dennis. Mr. Lynch or Bug?
Judge, we would like a brief conference. We have made contact, but we need to provide her that accusation recommendation from the state.
All right. Next case is Dedrick Ramon Zachary Jr.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that's going to be the same announcement. I believe Mr. Zachary is present on the Zoom call. I know I've spoken to him, but I think I'll present him the offer from the state.
I haven't seen him on the Zoom call
I don't
today.
see him, Mr. Lynch.
Mr. Zachary, are you on the call? I do have a note that he confirmed attendance. We'll give him a call if he's not present.
Yeah, I don't have him. Did we have an announcement on Miss Welch from the 10 o'clock?
Yes, that is going to be a plea of not guilty today.
All right. So, Miss Welch, let's see.
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with simple assault. There is a bond condition that comes with that. Please make sure if you don't know what your bond condition is, that you go online to the state, Clayton County, Georgia.
That shit out. We don't hear anything.
It's okay. Just one moment. They'll be back.
Stand by, she'll be back on in a second.
had to apologize.
Yeah, you could just use it for your own.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'm trying to get more organized with this, and because we're supposed to turn in a calendar with Vicky every time. I haven't done that for I could try to.
Mr. Lex, did you say you wanted to conference about Ms. Martin?
I think. Ms. King, were you talking to one of the Lister Holton Dennis attorneys? I'm sorry.
Yes, Mr. Lex, did you say you wanted to conference about your client, Ms. Martin?
So the Martin case, I think she's not on the call, or Diedrich Zachary Martin. Is that what you're referring to?
No, no,
Martin
Martin, yeah. She has 4 cases.
Oh, so I think what I probably announced is we wanted a conference with the client to go over the recommendation.
Recommendation, okay.
And then we'll probably reach out to y'all to
Okay.
conference
So
it.
do you have all the recommendations in the reports for these cases, or are you still waiting on something?
No, I believe we have everything with the exception of cases that we have just been appointed to.
Okay.
And some of those we might have, but I'll send you a message shortly if we're missing any.
Okay.
I think y'all go ahead and give us the ones that are coming down from the public defender's office, but other than that, we don't have them.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Is this okay? Is that Diedrich Martin? Yes, Mr. Martin. Okay, I see you. Thank you for being present. When the judge comes back on, I'm
Can't
gonna
hear
let her.
anything.
Okay, just hang tight. Stay on the meeting.
Yeah.
Hello? How come you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, just hang tight, mute your microphone. When the judge comes back on, I'm gonna let her know you're here, and we're gonna go over what we need to go over in a conference room. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the thing. You text him. Yeah, lead with that.
All right, sorry about that. I was in the middle of speaking with Miss Welch and I got kicked out the system. I thought all y'all were frozen. It was me. All right, so Miss Welch, just make sure you get a copy of your bond conditions. Please make sure you keep in touch with your attorneys, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am. Take care. You're free to go at this time.
Thank you.
You're
Your Honor,
welcome. Yes.
I just wanted to let the court know, Mr. Diedrich Martin, who I believe had just failed to announce, is now on the Zoom call.
I'm sorry, Mr. What?
I'm sorry, Mr. Diedrich Zachary, the last case on the calendar. He is on the Zoom call now.
All right.
He's under Diedrich iPhone. Mr. Zachary, could you announce yourself to the court?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna say, David Zachary.
Yeah. Your Honor, you are muted. No, she's
I'm sorry, I was typing in Mr. Zachary's name. All right, and you said you need a conference?
Yes, that'll be a brief conference, Judge.
All right, so this is the announcement. Backus ×2 is an appointment. Dallas is an appointment. Figley, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Garcia Banegas, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Hodo, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Hopkins, no pros. Lamar, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Conference for Martin, that's 3 cases. Conference for Morris. Seth Gear is a waiver. Winston is a conference, and Zachary is a conference. All right.
Thank you, Judge. I think
Let me know
Mr.
who you speak with. Ladies and gentlemen, if I put you in a breakout room, you'll see an announcement pop up on your screen. Just follow the instructions and go into the breakout room. You'll have a private conversation with your attorney. Once you are finished with that, your attorney will, you can come back out to the main room and your attorney will make an announcement on your behalf, okay? All right, let me know.
Your Honor, may I be placed in a breakout room with Solicitor King if she's handling the Morris case, or whichever solicitor is handling Morris.
All right, how we splitting it up, ladies?
So Ms. Adams is gonna take A through L. I'm gonna take M through Z. So yes, I will be handling the Morris case.
Okay, all right. So Ms. King, Mr. Bug, I'll put you in a breakout room.
5, please, Your Honor.
Breakout room number 5, Ms. King. One moment. All right. And Mr. Lynch, did you have a request?
Judge, I believe I would, well, I'm going to have to log on to the Zoom call. I think I signed off, but momentarily I'm going to request that I be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Bacchus.
Okay. All right. And if he requests that his mom be placed in there, just let me know and I'll put her in there too.
Sure.
He has a right to he's 21 years old, so he has a right to handle his case on his own. But Mr. Bacchus, if you want your mom in the breakout room, that's up to you. But if you want to just speak with your attorney by yourself, that's up to you also, sir.
Can you have my mom?
Okay, we'll do that. All right. So, Mr. Lynch, I'm going to put you in breakout room number, where did I have you? Breakout room number 2. I'm sorry, breakout room number 3. And then I'll put Mr. Bacchus and his mom in breakout room number 3 also.
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I done drop this shit off.
Excuse me? Your Honor, I have a announcement for the court when the court will allow.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to inform the court that the state's going to move to no across the Hodo case.
All right. So, Hodo, I'm gonna remove the bench warrant bond forfeiture. That case will be no props. And, so the bench warrant bond forfeiture is recalled. The Hodo case will be no props. And, Miss Martin has her hand up. Miss Martin, how can I help you?
Greetings. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Um, I've been here since like before 11. I'm not sure if I was called, but I didn't hear my name.
Yes, ma'am, you were called. Your attorney announced that he's gonna have a conference with you in a few moments. He's got to speak with the state about your case and cases, because I think you have three. And then he's gonna conference with you about what you all should do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
Mute your device, but once you're gonna hear your name called for a conference or a breakout room, and you'll see an invitation pop up on your screen. Just click on that, and then you'll be able to go into a private conference room, video conference with your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, so we're moving pretty fast today, so just be patient because we only have a few cases still open on the 11 o'clock calendar. So he's going to speak with you in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Your Honor, I do have an announcement.
All right, Mr. Lynch, you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. For Mr. Bacchus, he's going to enter not guilty pleas today.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Bacchus, here's the thing. You have bond conditions. Did you get a copy of your bond conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so keep that paperwork. Do not have contact with the person who's on your bond conditions. So whoever you had this dispute with, do not contact them. If they contact you, tell your attorney, okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you have any questions for me?
Yes, but like this case is 2 years old.
I got you. So that's a question for your attorney, okay? He's going to talk to you about all of those things, about the timing and about any of your options, all right? And
Okay.
I know, Mr. Bacchus, but all of these cases are from the same time period. They're all like 2 years old. That's not abnormal. That's normal for what we're doing, okay?
All right.
We wish they could move faster, but sometimes it's a little difficult to get everybody moving together at the same time, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Just keep in touch with Mr. Lynch.
Okay.
All right, take care, sir. You're free to go. All righty, so we still have Dallas, Martin, Morris, Winston, and Zachary. And I believe one of them is with Mr. or was with Mr. Bug.
Yes. Maybe I'll start with Mr. Zachary,
Okay.
because I know, well, if I could just be placed in a breakout room, Mr. Zachary, and then
I think
looks like
he left and came back because I had changed his name on the screen and he's back to iPhone thingy again. Okay, so you're in room 3, Mr. Lynch. I'm gonna put Mr. Zachary in breakout room number 3. All right, and whenever Mr. Bug is ready, he can make his announcement. Yes,
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Bug.
I am ready for Morris. We're announcing a guilty plea.
All right. So Miss Adams, are you ready on the Morris case? Let's go ahead and do that before I put Mr. Bug back into a breakout room with another client.
I negotiated with Miss King. I don't know if there's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Miss King present? She may not have come out of the breakout room yet. Let's see.
We can wait.
Hold on. Well, I was trying to get it done so you could. I don't see her on the screen though. Yeah, I don't think she's in the breakout. She's in the room. Yeah, I think she may have gotten kicked off or had to leave because I don't see her on here. All right, so announcement is going to be a plea for Morris, right? Okay. All right, thank you. Did you want a breakout room with somebody else right now, Mr. Bug?
Yes, Your Honor. Is Winston, has Mr. Lynch spoke with Winston? If not, I would like to speak with that person.
Okay, so Miss Winston, I'm going to put you. Oh, Miss King is back.
I apologize, John. I had technical difficulties.
That's okay. I did too. Miss King, are you ready to take a plea on Morris?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Morris, come on up.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir. Raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Morris. This is State of Georgia versus Horace James Morris, 2022 CR 07720 for theft by shoplifting. He's represented by Mr. Wesley Bug with the law firm of Lister, Holton, Dennis. Mr. Bug, what you're saying your client is entering a plea of guilty?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. By doing so, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, Mr. Morris?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Factual basis recommendation, Ms. King.
Yes, Your Honor. On August 26th of 2022, officers responded to the public supermarket located at 2035 Mount Zion Road in Morrow, Georgia, reference to a theft by shoplifting. On arrival, they spoke with the officer that was there working a part-time job, Officer Fleming, He advised that he personally observed the defendant take a Motorola 8-pack of beer and 3 food dinners and pass all points of sale. The value of these items were $37.45. They were returned back to the store. The state's recommendation would be 12 months, served 24 hours, credit for the time served. Balance probated. He is to complete the theft prevention course, and then stay away from all Publix located in Clayton County. Mr. Bug did provide several mitigating factors, so that's the reason for the one condition while he's on probation.
We couldn't hear you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bug?
Yes, Your Honor. Some of those mitigating factors discussed with the state was Mr. Morris's health condition. So he's had a stroke and a heart attack. So it would be difficult for him to complete community service. Additionally, he's on fixed income. So other expenses would also be hard on him. He does want to resolve the case today and to take accountability for his actions, although he contends that he was buying lottery tickets, and then after he bought the tickets, when he was leaving, he did not purchase the beer, although he did make that transaction. So just kind of distracted at the time or doing multiple activities at the time. So he, no malicious intent in taking the items, but he does want to take accountability today. So he does want to thank the state for allowing him just to do the theft prevention class. I have discussed with him the aggravating nature of theft cases in terms of turning into felony if more than one are committed or more than 3 are committed. But he would like to accept the state's offer and plead guilty today. He would also ask the court to waive the probation fees so that way he can use his fixed income to make sure he completes the class.
All right, is it going to be suspension upon completion?
The state would not object to that, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. King. All right, so Mr. Morris, I'm going to accept your plea of guilty, sentence you to 12 months to serve 24 hours, credit for the time served. Balance will be probated for you to take an anti-theft course or a theft prevention course. You'll get that information through your probation officer to make sure you're taking the right course. And you're to not go back to any Publix in Clayton County, Georgia for the 12 months or the remainder of your sentence. Your probation can suspend upon completion of the anti-theft course. The court will suspend your supervision fees, but as long as you do not go back to any Publix or have any other violations of the laws of the state of Georgia, your probation can become non-reporting once you have done your theft prevention course, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to, when you leave the courtroom, you're going to exit, you're going to go next door to courtroom 305. You're going to walk into the first set of double doors and you'll see Miss James, who is the probation expert. She's going to get you set up for probation and make sure that she answers any questions that you might have, okay?
Okay.
All right, and sir, if you have any difficulty, there are churches, there are different agencies that have food pantries, there are community gardens, there are places where you can get assistance if you need to have healthy food, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Mr. Bug, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with, you said Winston, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. So, Ms. Winston, I'm going to put you and Mr. Bug in breakout room number 5. All right. You should see the announcement pop up on your screen. Mr. Lynch, how can I help you?
Judge, I do have an announcement in the case of Mr. Zachary, which is that he wishes to enter a plea of not guilty today.
All right. Mr. Zachary, you're entering a plea of not guilty. Please make sure that you continue to keep in touch with your attorneys. If you have any, it's a criminal trespass case, there may be bond conditions. If you know that there are bond conditions in your case, you can get a copy of your bond form at the clerk's office. You can either do it online or by coming into the first floor of the Fulton County Justice Center to get a copy, and then just make sure that you keep in touch with your attorneys. Okay, so Mr. Zachary is a not guilty, and he is free to go at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Zachary, you can sign off at this time. Just keep in touch with your attorneys, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So I have still Dallas Martin, who has 3 cases, and Winston. Mr. Bug is speaking with Winston at this time.
So then I suppose I should be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Dallas.
Okay. Mr. Dallas, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Lynch.
Okay.
Let's see. Breakout room number 3, Mr. Dallas.
Is it something that I have to click on my end?
Yeah, you'll see it pop up in a moment. Let me know when you see it.
Okay, I see it.
All right, go ahead. Mr. Contreras, I misread it. I think your only case that you have is on the 1 o'clock calendar. If you want to go back and come back in at 1 o'clock, it's the same sign in. You just come back into the same sign in that you did this morning.
Okay, yes, ma'am. That was my question I had.
All right. I'm sorry. And I went back to look a second ago for you.
No, thank you
Thank
so
you for your
much.
patience.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Your Honor, I have an announcement when the court will allow. In the meantime, can defendant Dallas be placed in meeting room 5?
He's already in the breakout room, Mr. Lynch.
Okay.
I think the only one that's left on y'all is Martin.
Can Martin be placed in a breakout room 5 if possible?
I don't think I've seen anything for a breakout room.
Yep, not yet. We're waiting for the judge to return.
Okay, Mr. Bug, you waiting for me?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Did you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
For
Winston,
Your Honor, we're going to ask that she be able to apply for PTI. I did speak with the solicitor's office, and they said she likely would be eligible. I don't know.
okay, that's fine. Excuse me, that's fine. We'll notice her for the next available for the next Miss Winston. If you get into pretrial intervention, you do not have to come to court. You don't have to come to court unless you mess up and don't finish the program. If you finish the program, then people will make announcements on your behalf about your status. Okay.
Okay.
All right, but keep in touch with your attorney and keep in touch with him to make sure that you do what's necessary to get the application materials in.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Bug, that's perfect. The last person is Martin. Mr. Lynch is speaking with Dallas right now. Did you need to speak with Martin, or is she going to speak with Mr. Lynch?
I'll speak with Martin, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Martin, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. When you see the information pop up on your screen, please go ahead and go into the breakout room, okay? All right.
Say check your phone out. She's text you some stuff. Oh, yeah. Let me mute myself. Your Honor, I do have an announcement.
Yes, Mr. Lynch?
Judge, Mr. Dallas, Alexander Dallas, does wish to enter a not guilty plea today.
All right, anybody's doing these not guilties, y'all remember, the more not guilties, the more trials. So just be ready when we run in trial to trial to trial to trial to trial. All right, yes, Miss Winston, you're free to go. Just remember to keep in touch with your attorney. Mr. Dallas, you are free to go. Please make sure you keep in touch with your attorney. If you have any bond conditions, please make sure you get a copy of those and are mindful of what is required of you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Mr. Bug is in with Miss Martin.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so that Miss Martin is the last case on the 11 o'clock calendar. It is 12:32. So once we finish the announcement for Miss Martin, then we will, if we have some time, we'll adjourn for a few minutes to give y'all a time to get up and stretch, and then we'll come back for the 1 o'clock calendar, okay? All right, thank you.
Your Honor, quick question.
Yes, Ms. King.
Reset dates for PTI referrals?
I did not have a reset date. Miss Val, do you have a date for that? Because if she's accepted, I don't know, Miss King, the only issue is I don't know what the next available cycle is. So
Right.
usually, yeah, if y'all can tell us when she is likely to be able to be admitted, then we can give you a reset date.
Okay, I can do that. Just give me 1 second.
All right, no problem.
Judge.
Yes.
In reference to the multiple trials.
Yes, sir.
There's a song from 1999. I don't even know if some of these solicitors are aware of it, but it's by Pastor Troy. And but on behalf of Lister Holton Dennis, I would just say, just go click that song because that's how we feel.
All right now. Well, I'm gonna be there. I got you. You and Mr. Rogers from when I was in magistrate court, he would try and sneak in lyrics from in his arguments, but I caught him. I got it. I heard him.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Miss Harris, I'm signing and sending over, and I'll be sending over. I'll be signing the please the sentencing sheets. So if y'all just send them to me, I'm gonna sign them.
Will do, Judge.
In your honor, I was able to find out the next orientation date is July 14th for PTI.
All right, Miss Val, you hear that? So for the Winston case, they're going to try and get into PTI. So we just go ahead and set a date after that.
We can set it on August 6th at 11 a.m.
All right, thank you. All right, so if Ms. Winston is unable to get into the program, then she'll be back on that date. If she is able, then y'all just make an announcement on her behalf, okay? All right, thank you. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah. No, I'm fine, thank you. You sure?
Oops, did I still leave it? Oh,
Your Honor, defense is prepared to make a announcement on the Martin case when the court will allow.
Yes, Mr. Bug, you have an announcement on Ms. Barton?
Yes, Your Honor. For 2 cases, we're going to plead not guilty, Your Honor, for the cases involving the obstruction with the police officer and the battery family violence. And I believe the state has an announcement for the other 2 cases involving traffic incidents.
All
Yes,
right.
Your Honor. The state is going to move to no across the case 2024 CR 02766 and 2026 CR 00551.
Okay, so I have, I think, 3 cases on that I see on the calendar. There's 4.
Yes, Your Honor. We have.
Yes, Your Honor. I see 4 cases.
All right, Ms. Martin, turn your camera on for me, please.
yes.
Ms. Martin, turn your camera on, please.
Okay.
Ms. Martin, why are you in the dark? I can't see you.
I didn't know I was gonna turn on my camera. So
Ms. Martin, you come into court. This is court. This is serious. You got 4 cases. Why didn't you think you would have to turn on your camera?
I don't
You think you
know.
could just lay up in the bed naked? This is court, ma'am.
Ms. Martin, you can turn your camera off. And
No, she can't.
I'm up.
Ms. Martin, let me just tell you something. You seem to think that this is all a joke, but you got 4 cases. 4. Everyone, let me tell you something. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 charges. And people say misdemeanors, oh, that's not a big thing. But do you understand that if I decided to, if you got convicted of those 11 charges, I could run them consecutive, which means you could spend 12 months in jail for each of those 11 charges. You could conceivably spend 11 years in the Clayton County Jail. And you giggling and thinking this is cute. I just don't understand.
My apologies.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to yourself because you're the one with 4 cases. The Clayton County Jail is no joke. No joke. So if any of these cases related in any kind of jail time, you go online and see what's going on at the jail. I just want you to go online and see what is going on in the Clayton County Jail. Is that where you want to be?
No, ma'am.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so why at 21 do you feel like you got to be Shawshank Redemption picking up cases left and right? Have you lost your mind?
No.
Okay, so if you want to have a future, because these cases are going to be on your, as they say, permanent record, if you want to have a future, you got to start acting like you got some sense. You're 21 years old, you good and grown. As in the eyes of the law, at 17, that's when cases come to me. You 21. And you keep racking up cases. There are people in their lives who've never been arrested at all, and you got 4 cases pending before me. Your next step is felonies. And you come to court talking about you didn't think you was gonna have to turn your camera on, so you naked in the bed. Ma'am, be so for real. Because you sound right stupid right now.
Okay.
You didn't take any of this seriously? Also, I'm going to remind you of your bond conditions for the remaining cases, which means that if you were to have contact with the person or persons listed on your bond conditions, you could have your bond revoked, you could be arrested, you could remain in jail until all of your cases are resolved. You could also be charged with additional misdemeanors or felonies. Now, you already got 11 misdemeanors pending. Now, Mr. Bug has worked it out where they're getting ready to dismiss the two cases. I don't even know what the fourth case is about because it's not even on this calendar. But you still have 2 cases pending that you're entering a not guilty plea for. I'm gonna need you to sit down and get right with yourself. Are we clear?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, my camera's off. I didn't mean that. I must have turned it off in response to you turning yours off. But you really need to start taking this seriously. If you come to court, just like you come to court and sit in the courtroom, you need to be present and aware for sitting on a video court. This is not for your convenience, it's for mine. We clear?
Yes.
It's because I'm able to do a lot more cases and get a lot more cases moved through this method, and people don't lose their jobs and people don't have to rearrange childcare and stuff like that, and we can still get stuff done. But I can always go back to sending everybody into the courtroom where you have to come appropriately attired, sit on these hard benches in a cold/hot courtroom and figure out when your case is going to come up. So I'm gonna need you to take your little 21-year-old self and start thinking about what you want to do with your life, because 4 cases is not cute. As I said, if these cases were all, if you were convicted on each of these charges, you could conceivably spend 11 years in the Clayton County Jail. Am I wrong, Mr. Bug?
You are not, Your Honor.
Get yourself together. By the time Mr. Bug talks to you the next time, you should have a new attitude about how you're gonna get your life right. We clear?
Yes.
What's your plan? What's your plan? What you gonna do with your life?
I'm a cybersecurity major.
Oh, you think they're gonna let you do? Ma'am, let me just tell you something. I had a job where I had top secret clearance, and I was cleared for the next level of secret clearance for the federal government. Do you know how they search your background for something like that? If you think you're gonna do cybersecurity, I have a cousin who has a doctorate in cybersecurity. He has a doctorate in whatever degree you need to do cybersecurity for the government. Do you know how they comb through his background? Any company that you work for that has to do with cybersecurity is going to comb through your background. You will not get a job with this kind of stuff on your record if you don't straighten up and fly right. So it sounds cute to say that, but when you understand that they will do a FBI level background check on you, you'll have the skills and abilities possibly, but you won't get a job. So I'm gonna need you to start thinking about if you are serious about that and you're not just saying it because it sounds good, like in the 80s when everybody wanted to be a marine biologist, folk who couldn't even swim. I want you to start thinking about what the requirements are. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay. Get yourself together, Ms. Martin. Because it doesn't matter to me what you end up doing, but I hope you end up doing something that is productive. All right? You're free to go at this time. Make sure you keep in touch with your attorneys.
All right.
All right.
Your Honor, I do want to apologize if I overreached with turning her camera off. I just do know sometimes these.
I got her. I'm not going to let her embarrass herself. You couldn't see anything on the screen, but I did know that she was not properly attired for court. I understand you're trying to protect your client. That's fine. But yeah, she needs to get her life right, Mr. Bug. I don't even know what she's thinking. 4 cases in 21. I lost her doggone mind. All right, so that's the announcement for Martin. It's 12:52. Let's give ourselves a few moments for those coming in for the 1 o'clock calendar, and then we will get started. So y'all stretch, take a break, and we'll be back at probably 1:05. That way we'll give you a little bit of time to maybe get a bottle of water or something. Okay. All right, thank you all. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Judge Tammy Long Hayward. This is the State Court of Clayton County. This is the 1 p.m. June 11th, 2026 arraignment calendar. This is criminal arraignment. So this is the calendar for those of you, you may not have been before the trial court. This is probably the first time that your case has been before the trial court, and your case will be resolved through a plea, a trial, or some administrative function. So I'm going to give you some information and then we'll move forward with the call of the calendar. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, the arraignment calendar, I will expect to hear one of three types of pleas: not guilty, guilty, or nolo contendere, nolo. Everybody's entitled to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford an attorney, then I can appoint one for you. If you are intent upon getting an attorney, I can give you 30 days in which to hire an attorney, but please, a couple of things. Be honest with yourself. If you cannot afford an attorney now, will you be able to afford an attorney in 30 days? Probably not. Also, you need to get an attorney immediately. Like, you need to be working on somebody or have somebody in mind now and have them involved so that when you come back on the 30th day, then they will already be in the case and have the ability to speak with the state regarding your case so that we don't run into any delays. So that's the thing. But be mindful that if you can't afford an attorney now, go ahead and let me appoint one to you if you're honest with yourself, because you probably won't be able to afford one in 30 days. And I'm not being mean, I'm just being realistic. I've been doing this for 10 years and I've seen it over and over again. All right. So the next thing is you have the right to enter a plea of not guilty, guilty, or nolo. A not guilty plea means that you wish to go to trial. You'll have that trial at a later date, so you'll have plenty of time to prepare, and you will have the opportunity. The state will, I'm sorry, if you go into trial, the state has the burden of proving the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. That means you do not have to give any evidence or testimony or participate in any way except being present during the trial if you wish, because while they have the burden of proving the case against you, you have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, the right to remain silent. And a lot of people don't know what that means. It means that even it extends to trial, where nobody can force you to testify or present evidence or information before the court. So Fifth Amendment right, and the state has the burden of proving the case. Now, if you were convicted at trial, the maximum penalty could be up to 12 months in jail, a $5,000 fine, or both per offense. So if you got 5 offenses, conceivably the court could run your cases consecutive and you could spend 5 years in the Clayton County Jail. So these are serious cases. I know people say misdemeanors, but please treat them like they're serious. They are. All right. If you were convicted, but you believe there was a mistake, you could have, within 30 days of the verdict of the court, you could appeal your conviction to an appellate court and they might make a different decision. Now, I do caution you that if you wish to go to trial without an attorney, the court has to treat you the same as they would someone who knows the rules of evidence and procedure, an attorney on the other side. So they could not make any exceptions for you or do any more for you than they would for an attorney on the other side. So it might be hard for you to get evidence into the record of the court. It might be difficult for you to challenge any legal arguments made by the state, to make your own legal arguments, or to object to anything in court, or respond to objections made by the other side. So please be mindful of that, okay? Those are the rights that come with having a trial. And if, like I said, if you wish to have a trial, enter a not guilty plea, your trial will take place at a later date. You can also continue to, you and your attorney can continue to speak with the state regarding discovery information that the state is required to provide to you or you and your attorney, or about any offers that the state made that you may wish to accept at a later date for a plea. So that all of that is on the table. If you wish to enter a plea of guilty, it means that you believe you're guilty of the underlying offense before the court. Even if you don't agree with all of the factual basis that the state presents on behalf of the arresting officer or whatever information they received, but you do believe you're guilty of the crime, the court would allow you or you and your attorney to speak with the state to recommend a sentence, and then we could move forward with a trial of your case. Also, if you wish to enter a plea of nolo contendory, nolo, no contest, a nolo plea, a lot of people don't understand. It means that you're not contesting the evidence that the state has. Now, the state can present that evidence before a court and you might be convicted. So you're not contesting that evidence, but you're also not entering a plea of guilty. So a nolo plea has some benefits, but you can only use a nolo plea once every 5 years for the same or similar offense. So think about it this way. If you're charged, say, with speeding, and you used a nolo plea within the last 5 years for speeding, you would not be able to use that, and you would lose the benefit of having no points on your license. So if you're concerned about points, think about whether you've used a nolo plea. If the state is able to, they can confirm whether you are nolo eligible. All right. Nolo plea can help you avoid points on your license for offenses, or it can help you avoid a suspension of your license for certain offenses. So please be mindful of that. If you are a commercial driver, if you have a CDL and you drive for a living for money for you and your family, please be mindful that none of us can tell you what might happen to your commercial driver's license if you entered a plea or if you went to trial. You need to do that research on your own. If you wish to enter a plea of not guilty, when you come back for the trial, if you wish to have a trial, that's fine with the court. If you wish to enter a plea, that's fine with the court. But you will know whether you are going to lose the ability to earn a living through your CDL or if that's a possibility. It's hard to undo it. So don't just say, well, I'm going to do it and then I can change it. It's hard. And a lot of people have not been able to do that. So please don't risk that. Also, if you're an under 21 driver, if you only get 4 points before your license is suspended. So please be mindful of that. We're trying to encourage you to be responsible, good drivers. Okay. This time of year, we'll lose a lot of people because of the end of the school year, the beginning of summer. People are going to college, they're feeling themselves. And then the next thing you know, we have a lot of accidents involving one or more people who are in their teenage years. So we're trying to get you to be a responsible driver. Please understand that if you get more than 4 points, your license will be suspended for a hard 6 months with no temporary permit for work or school. So be mindful of that. All right. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call the calendar. And when I call your name, please make sure that you respond. And if you have an attorney, your attorney is going to speak on your behalf. The first case on the calendar is Victor Alvarado Garcia.
The state is going to move to no pros that one.
All right, so Alvarado Garcia will be a no pros. Thank you. All right, next case on the calendar is Brittany S. Cockfield.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, you have the law firm of Clayton representing you, Mr. Lynch or Mr. Buck.
Mr. Lynch.
Yes, I have spoken to Ms. Cockfield previously. I do want to have a brief conference with her, myself and Mr. Bug.
All right, so Ms. Cockfield will have a conference. What that means is we'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Lynch or Mr. Bug, and they'll speak to you about your case and the current state of any offer or information from the state's attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just mute your device while we're waiting, okay? And you will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
required, I shouldn't even have to say this, but ladies and gentlemen, you will be required to show yourself on camera. So if you're not dressed or you're laying down in the bed, please, this is court. Please take it seriously. Get up and act like you're conducting business. Get yourself cleaned up, wash your face, take your bonnet off your head. I shouldn't have to say these things, but a woman with 4 cases on the last calendar, 4 cases, if 11 offenses. If anybody should take their stuff seriously, it should be that person. And she's in the bed talking about she didn't think she was going to have to turn on her camera. Let's all be real. Okay. So get yourself together because you will appear on camera. All right. The next case is Ephraim Contreras.
Yeah, and I see him on the Zoom. The state was going to move to Noel Price this
I
one.
am here.
Mr. Contreras, your case is going to be no pros. You're free to go at this time. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care, sir. All right. Thank you, ma'am. The next case is Ebony R. Culp. Ebony R. Culp.
The state is going to move to Noel Price this one as well.
All right. Culp will be no pros. Thank you, ma'am. Next is Malika Angenica Grant. Malika Grant. Last call for Malika Grant.
They request a bench warrant bond forfeiture.
Bench warrant bond forfeiture. Next is Harold Brandon Hall. Harold Brandon Hall.
The state's going to move to Noel Price this one.
Oh, thank you. Case will be no prize. Lavere Shannon Johnson or Shannon Johnson Lavere.
She's present in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Okay, come on up.
Okay, Your Honor, we're going to move to Noel Price this case.
All right, Miss Johnson, is it Shannon Johnson Lavere?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the state is moving to no pros the case. I see someone with the same last name who's on. Miss Johnson Lavere, I just say whatever is going on, if the relationship, whatever it is between you and whoever was involved in this case as a witness or a victim, get counseling or make a decision that y'all may not need to be together. Let's not end up back here, okay?
Yes,
Ma'am, can you hear me?
I hear you, sir.
I'm sorry, I was the other person on the case. I didn't know if the same thing applied to me or not. Just want to let you know that I hear.
Okay. Yeah, did you have anything that the case is going to be dismissed? I just say sometimes we got to do different things so that we don't end up in the same place. So if
Yeah, I think
y'all,
he was saying that he's on a later position in the calendar, a couple of names.
oh, okay. Oh, I don't.
And he's asking, does the
no
Noel Price apply to him? I think that's what he was asking. If I'm
yes, exactly.
Does it, Miss?
Yes, it will once you're ready to call.
Okay. So okay, well, it will apply to you too. So what I say to y'all is, are y'all married?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, listen, I'm married. Long time married. Marriage is work, and people don't think it is. If y'all aren't married to your best friend, the person that you're excited to come home to, then do the work. Go to counseling, get it done. And if that's not the outcome, then separate. If y'all have children, co-parent and co-parent with respect for each other, because at one point y'all liked each other enough to get married and possibly have kids. But what I say to you is, marriage is not a burden that you have to carry around. If it's not working, and if y'all know it's not going to work, if y'all aren't honest with each other, if there's no trust, if there's no respect, those things sometimes matter more than love, because you can love a lot of people, but you can't always live with that person, be with that person. So if y'all don't have the trust, the respect, and that in the relationship, then try and figure out how best to move forward without, because a relationship like marriage should not end you up here.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. So Miss Johnson Lavere, you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
It should not end either of you up here in this point. If y'all are so mad to the point where y'all can't, you should always have the option of just saying, hey, I need a break. Listen, it's getting too heated, or I need a break. I'm just going to walk away. And the other person should have the ability to walk away. Take some time, cool down. Okay. No argument has to be finished that day. Breathe. But what I say to you is, if you intend to continue to be married, then you need to do the work that it takes to be married. Because when you have two grown people trying to live together, there's going to be some difficulties. There's going to be some issues because y'all are two grown, independent people. But if it ends you up here in court, then you need to do some different things. We're clear?
Yes,
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
ma'am.
All right. So this case is going to be no pros. Start making some, get your thought processes and your minds right about how to do some different things.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're free to go at this time.
Okay, thank you so much.
Even though my case hasn't been called, does it apply to me too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so next, so I have Hall is no plus, Johnson Lavier is no plus, Jose A. Juarez.
Your Honor, that's going to be a no process as well. And I have a note that the notice was returned.
Okay,
so I'm not
thank
sure
you
if
so
you got
much. Yeah, so Juarez will be no pros. Joshua Javon Lavier, that case has been no pros also. Thank you. And Jeremiah Quintar Mitchell. Jeremiah Mitchell.
Judge, he is present in the courtroom. I believe we're going to request a brief conference, or we request a brief conference with Mr. Mitchell to go over what the state has given to us.
Okay. And Mr. Mitchell has 2 cases. All right. Next is Luis Omarovic. He is a co-defendant to Juarez.
Yes, Your Honor, that one is going to be no process as well.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, Henry Louis Stroud.
Judge, he's present in the courtroom.
All right, come on up, Mr. Stroud.
And Your Honor, the state's gonna move to no process this one as well.
All right, Mr. Stroud, you've done what it takes to come into compliance. Your case is going to be no process and you're free to go. Okay, sir?
She's saying the state is going to drop your case and you're free to go.
All right, just make sure you keep your insurance, your registration, all of those things in good order, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, sir. Andre Ramon Sumlin. Andre Ramon Sumlin. Last call for Andre Ramon Sumlin.
They request a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be granted. Next is Larry Taylor Jr.
He's present in the courtroom, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Taylor, come on up.
And the state is going to move to no process one as well.
All right, Mr. Taylor, thank you for coming into compliance. The case is being no process and you're free to go at this time. Thank you so much. Keep your documents in good order, sir. All right, so remaining, we have Cockfield. We have Mitchell, who has 2 cases. So Mr. Lynch, Mr. Bug, tell me what you need me to do.
Judge, I'm going to sign on and speak to Ms. Cockfield since I previously spoke with her, and then if you can talk to Mr. Mitchell.
All right, is Mr. Bug speaking with Mr. Mitchell? Oh, I'm sorry, he's in the courtroom.
Yes. Just give me one moment and I will be logged on.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
And Judge, I am signed on. If you could place my device in a breakout room with Ms. Cockfield.
All right, will do. One second. All right, breakout room number 3, Mr. Lynch. And Ms. Cockfield. All righty, we'll be back.
Your Honor, could you place Ms. Brown in room 5, please?
Okay. Did you have somebody you needed to speak with? Because I think the only two we have are Mitchell and Cockfield, and Mitchell's in the courtroom. Mr. Bug,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, could you repeat that?
I said, did you have anybody else you needed to speak with? Because Mitchell's in the courtroom. Miss Brown's in breakout room number 5, but Mitchell's in the courtroom present, and then Mr. Lynch is on with Cockfield.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe I just have Mitchell, so I was going to have, I was going to go to the breakout room with Brown and have her sit in on the interview with Mitchell. So I was going to go to 5 with her. I'm speaking with Mr. Mitchell in person in the breakout.
Okay. Yeah, you're in breakout room number 5 then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And all right, she's already in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved very, very well today. So as soon as these cases come back, then we will have announcements and we'll move forward. Thank you.
All right, so I got it down.
Okay, thank you. I haven't been followed by. It's two different cases. So we get done with this. Your Honor, I have an announcement from Mitchell when the court will allow.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mitchell is going to plead not guilty today, Your Honor, on the two cases.
All right, listen, come here, Mr. Mitchell, come to the stand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are older cases, 23, 24. I'm going to assume that we're not in these relationships or have connection with these people anymore. But I want to remind you, both these cases have bond conditions. And on the bond conditions are people that you're not to have contact with. And that means through the media, through social media, through phone, through third parties, other people, none of that. Please be mindful of that. If you do not have a copy of your bond conditions in these cases, go down to the first floor to the state court clerk's office before you leave this building and get a copy of these bond conditions. Do not have any other arrest, because that could violate your bond. Also, do not have any contact with these individuals. Read your bond conditions carefully, because if you violated them, you could have your bonds revoked. You could be rearrested. You could remain in jail until your cases are resolved. You could also be charged with additional misdemeanors or felonies. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir. You're free to go at this time. Just keep in touch with your attorneys.
So I'm still on bond, right? Yes, okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Gotcha. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you know your bond conditions? I need to read them yet. Okay.
All right. And the last cases, we're waiting for Mr. Lynch to do an announcement.
We do have an announcement from Ms. Cockfield, Judge.
All right, what's your announcement, Mr. Lynch?
Judge, we're going to enter not guilty plea at this time, and that's the announcement.
All right. Ms. Cockfield, second. You're before the court. You have charges that come with a bond conditions. Please make sure if you don't know what your bond conditions are, please get a copy from the state court clerk's office. You can go through the website for the Clayton County, Georgia State Court Clerk's Office, or you can come into the building at 9151 Terra Boulevard and get those. If you were to have contact with a prohibited individual, then your bond could be revoked. You could be arrested. You could stay in jail until your case is resolved. You could also be charged with additional misdemeanors or felonies. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. That is including social media, no contact through third parties or social media. All right, you're free to go at this time, and please keep in touch with your attorney.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, unless there's an announcement, otherwise, I believe that concludes all of our arraignment calendars for today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you all, and I'll be signing.